the show is your home for postseason. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
Trey Turner is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
His pitch, 637.
The 0-1 pitch. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here now is Will Smith. A ball and no strikes. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. This is foul right side. Just underway here in San Francisco. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. 2 balls, 2 count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound for the strikeout? We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers There's nothing for us on him, Danny.
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max. That's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball. Powerhouse.
In the bottom half of the first. Move his bets. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Fouled off. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Next, it'll be Brandon Crawford looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch.
Nope.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Count 1 and 0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
11. A.J. Pollard.
From the stretch.
Oh, that helped.
They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
That is it. The third baseman.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Popped up. Rough in foul ground. 2 down.
That is it. The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Next up, Chris Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
We got a full
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Wilmer Flores set to lead off the home half of the second.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the AB on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
So in now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. The batter will be Gavin Lux. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Gausman is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Zach Littell comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 46, Zach Littell.
1-1.
Ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 2-1. deep to right center. Looking up, Duggar. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Here's Albert now.
The first baseman, number 55.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
This is another example, D-Row, of letting your outfielders help you right here. This ball looks like it's extra bases off the bat, but no, the right fielder has no part of that.
And that's exactly what the hitter was thinking. Nothing better than it happening in front of you. You hit a missile into the right field corner, and you're thinking you're coming around second going, not to great.
0-1 the count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Pujols on at first, nobody out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Trey.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Out in front of it, strike one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls and 2
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duggar is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now to bat, Mookie Betts. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Third now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Darren Ruff.
Number 33.
Now here's the pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Zach Littell is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again
One
right
ball,
here.
1 strike.
And he lays off for ball one. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants
One ball,
pitcher.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
That'll bring up Buster Posey. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
My name is Fats, and yes, I'm never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from.
And now here is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Will Smith.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Three and 0 now.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's the first offering. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set and the 1-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Longoria's got it. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 1-0 lead. in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Shortstop Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Scherzer comes set. Here comes the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 pitch. Flying toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 0-1 offering.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Mike Yastrzemski would be next. Payoff pitch on its way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. They still trail 1-0. Dominic Leone, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, Gavin Lux.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now here's the first offering. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 55, Albert Pujols.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. He's set. Here it comes. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Max Scherzer. as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Called strike 0-2. Pujols, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Dodgers lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now it'll be Mike Yastrzemski who leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
He can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Next to hit is Darren Ruff. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The runner at first with no outs here. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Donovan Solano will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. runners on first with one down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by in a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 20.
As a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once. You got to be a little frustrated right there. That's all up in the middle of throwing pitch. The guy shoots one to the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Buster Posey stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Evan Longoria, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one sent foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more in game 2 after this.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than what I was.
Camilo Doval takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 75, Camilo Doval.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Duggar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Gavin stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Catcher, Will Smith.
Striding in is Will Smith. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0. Crawford digging in next. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes, something, catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there. It just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in next will be Bryant. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Wind up and the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now in the box, Wilmer Flores. Singled last time up. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Longoria waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that's over. 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
One out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Gavin Lux will be next. Turner, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In there, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter number 9, second baseman.
Gavin Lux back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First offering.
This is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Turner is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead here. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Next for the Dodgers, Albert Pujols. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next, it'll be Max Scherzer. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive Snagged on a short hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. LA's on top, 3-0. Last half of the 7th here. And digging in is the outfielder, Steven Duggar.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next, here is Mike Yastrzemski. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
1-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Darren Ruff. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Scherzer gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marlene Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Slater is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
The 1-0. It's a fastball taken high for a ball. After the foul ball there. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Mookie Betts waits on deck. Here it is on 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to third, taken in by Longoria, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up Will Smith. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And that misses 2-2.
2-0, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that will bring up A.J. Pollock. First offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Side, 2 balls. Turner stands at second. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
Off inside and gets away, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, so now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
It appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jose Alvarez.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Three runs already home here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. As a look, now the pitch.
2-2 down.
Pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he fouls this one off.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Slater.
Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Buster Posey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Betts is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Evan.
One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Trey Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ball 1. 2-1 now to Mookie. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. Fouled away. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Betts over at second. Smith on at first with nobody out. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball left outside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two.
Match up 2-2.
The 2-2. Line drive to center field. One-run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. Make it 9-0. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Jake McGee comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. To the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Too much for him there, 1-2.
That's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Gavin Lux. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Fastball called for strike two. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Still only one out in the inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's set now to pitch. And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ready with another 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Giants nothing. Now at the plate is Brandon Crawford starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Bryant swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. This is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Last strike here for the Giants. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Nope,
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Los Angeles win the opener here in the division series. Max Scherzer earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show.
Gas for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series.
Your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen,
moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Joe Random gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box, Joe Random. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the first pitch. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed to
throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Stepping in now, Joe Random, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a bunt attempt here. Random is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting third, the catcher, Joe Random.
Striding in now for the Nats, Joe Random. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. As a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Random is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Random.
Random.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's out.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Random leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Joe Random, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now at the plate, here is Joe Random. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Joe Random.
Pitch on the way. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
On, he pops it up. Random over to his right. 1 out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Joe Random.
Next to hit, Joe Random. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
So next to hit is Jeff Kent. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
To the plate now, Russell Martin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Into the box, Joe Random out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
In now, Joe Random, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping in next, Joe Random, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Count even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Random at second. Random on at first with 2 down. Swing and a looper to left. Random is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Random trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Joe Random.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Random trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-1, here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
So now to the plate, Joe Random, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. And that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Joe Random, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 2-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
Now at the plate, Joe Random, who was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
The right fielder, Joe Random.
First pitch on the way.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Joe Random. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the base on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Plate now, Joe Random, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Random.
Into the box, Joe Random. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, second
Next
baseman.
up is Jeff Kent, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
First offering on its way. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled off. The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joe Random goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Random.
To the plate now, Joe Random, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He popped out in his first trip. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the throw pulls the first bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So now to the plate, Joe Random, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Random, base runner at first with one out. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3. Joe Random is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Joe Random. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate now is Russell. Martin tripled and later scored first time around.
Russell.
The pitch.
Martin.
Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
In now, Joe Random. As he'll show bunt and come up empty, it's strike 1.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
The 0-1 delivery. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready now is Joe Random. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. He's set, and the pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Joe Random. First pitch on its way. Runners are at first and second with one away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Too high. 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Count still at 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. There's one.
Got him. That's an out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Up next, Joe Random, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Nope. Ball one.
And that misses 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around the score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, Hero. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can. Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Joe Random. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. And now for Washington, Joe Random. He bounced out last time up.
Random.
First pitch of the AB now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
At the plate now, Joe Random, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Digging in next, Joe Random struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
I'm wearing a cape and apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here is Joe Random. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Baseman, Joe Random.
First offering on its way. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Third base. And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Your
Joe
attention, please.
Random answers the
Now
call
pitching
from the
for
pen here in the fourth as they didn't get
15,
the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Random.
Into the box now, Joe Random, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Random, the runner at third with no outs. High in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Those are plays
Now
that
back,
cost you ball
second
games.
baseman.
You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
To the plate now, Jeff Kent. Sliced hard but foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. This is skied into short left center. Random comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Russell Martin. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now
next up for Los Angeles, Joe Random. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Number
Thank
26,
you, Heidi.
Joe Random.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joe Random has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate, Joe Random. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now that first base.
Next to stand in is Joe Random. First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Up next for the
Stepping up is Joe Random. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. One left for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Random is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 13, Joe Random.
So stepping in is Joe Random. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joe Random.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Aye.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2.
I can't lose ball.
Joe Random is on deck. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in will be Joe Random. He's set. Here it comes. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, right field.
So the next to bat will be Joe Random. Singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. Random, the runner at second with 1 away. And he falls behind 0-2. in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Your
Joe
attention, please.
Random will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Joe Random.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Five runs, 9 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Joe Random waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in once again is Joe Random. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. Random rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. Standing in now, Joe Random, and this one gets away. And no advance, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 7-0.
Your
Joe
attention, please.
Random is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Joe Random.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now into the box is Joe Random. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that one yanked just foul. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score.
Nope.
And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Joe Random, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Random rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The center fielder, number 34, Joe Random.
In now, Joe Random. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Joe Random. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Nats 1. And Kent flew out last time up.
The second baseman, Jeff
Now
Kent.
Here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. And good for him. Jeff Kent has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Joe Random gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Russell Martin. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
So now to the plate, Joe Random in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 44.
So next to bat will be Joe Random. First offering as he drives a liner to right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just one out.
Plate now, Joe Random, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
How about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next to dig in, Joe Random. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
To 1-2 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Random gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Joe Random, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Random. 3 for 4 so far in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. In for strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Random at second with 2 down. Popped up. Random into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say he had a four-hit day, you think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Now to the plate, here is Joe Random. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2.
No strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Four runs here in this half inning. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now into the box for the Dodgers, Jeff Kent, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees, because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
In a pitcher's worst nightmare. You could never imagine being part of this kind of an inning. Yet here he is, alone on the mound, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He might be the loneliest man on the planet right now. That's not a fun place to be.
Random gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Russell Martin.
55.
As he'll lay off the curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Popped up. Random has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Random is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Joe Random.
First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 and 2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he's safe. definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Random.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Joe Random. From the stretch. Aye. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Joe Random. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Joe Random comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe Random.
Next, it'll be Joe Random. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Row. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Joe Random trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Joe Random, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. To first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. L.A.'s on top 15-2. Joe Random enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now into the box, Joe Random. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
That's shortstop, Joe Random.
First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 44, Joe Random.
Next up, Joe Random. And now the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Random stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball thrown by him for a strike. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Joe Random, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead.
It's been a long time running. It don't matter. They ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving.
And now here is Joe Random.
The left fielder, Joe Random.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
The center field.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now to bat, Joe Random. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Random gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Joe Random, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now it'll be Joe Random. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the AB now. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Now batting.
So here now's the pitcher, Joe Random. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch.
Ball that's upstairs.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Random corrals it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
At the plate, Joe Random. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Random trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Again, another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
So now to the plate, Joe Random. First pitch on its way as he lines it out to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Next to hit is Jeff Kent, and this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
Random on second. Random at first. 2 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base hit, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
So now to the plate, Russell Martin, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's too late as he's in there. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Standing in now, Joe Random fouled away. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 17-2. Joe Random is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here's the first pitch to him. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 1.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Joe Random. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Random is there, 2 gone. And now in the box, Joe Random. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next, it'll be Joe Random. First offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe Random.
In now, Joe Random, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 17-2 in tonight's game. The Dodgers slated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Joe Random earns his first win of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Joe Random worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. You better be happy. Keep working.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance.